Goa Snipers has called for gold. And gold it is. Goa Snipers win the final toss for Conference A round 3 and will take the ball. Take it back, Aparna and Indy. Thank you.
Thank you, Rishi. Definitely an exciting final with actually both teams have played in the finals before. So Goa Snipers against Chennai Icons, and we see the Goa Snipers team here being represented by Gaurav Olan wearing jersey number 5, Harmandeep Singh jersey number 6, and Jaipal Singh Man jersey number 8, and Abhyudaya Yadav jersey number 7. And they are going to go up against depleted Chennai Icons, but playing with a lot of heart. Akhilan Pari wearing jersey number 66, Ajay Dabas jersey number 9, Vijay Parmar out on injury, jersey number 7, Ayush Sharma jersey number 8. And joining me on the comm box is Inderbir Singh Gill, the general here. Indy, what is your take on this game?
I think it's going to be an exciting final. I think it's going to be interesting to see how Chennai kind of holds up with 3 guys. I know they've been playing very, very tough and hard today, so hopefully they'll have the stamina and the legs, needed to compete in this final. I'm looking for Goa. I think I'm looking forward to seeing Jaipal perform in the final. He's been playing great all day, and I'm looking to see how Abhyudaya is going to use his experience from playing last year as well, and how he's going to utilize in this final. And I think Harman is going to be very intense and.
Harmandeep has been very, very strong so far, and I think his performance is going to be very vital. In fact, Abhyudaya hasn't been used very well, is what I would say, in this particular round at least.
Right, I think this is the time for him to shine. He can use his experience, like I said, from last season, and really kind of help his team stay calm and get good quality shots and play defense together collectively.
But it remains to be seen how much energy these guys can bring back onto the floor. Chennai Icons, no substitutions.
Great pass by Jaipal. Unfortunate turnover there. That's Chennai basketball right there. Extra passes, drive and kick ball, and a great finish by Akhilan.
What a start by Akhilan. That's a nice one. Like you said, the ball movement has been amazing. The shot will count this time by Harmandeep. In reply by Goa Snipers.
I think that's a great take by Harman. I think teams and players need to figure out that Harman goes to his left probably 90% of his time, and you got to stop him from getting to his strong hand.
Indy, you're a student of the game, so you've been watching a lot of game tapes and things like that. You seem to know everything that these players do, and you also know what their strengths and weaknesses are. Do you think everyone else is doing the same homework that you're doing?
I'm not sure, but I think that's what all the players should be doing. It's an integral part of the game to study other players so you can give your team a good shot to win. So I think that's part of my just responsibilities as just the, part of the player, type of the player that I am. I want to make sure that, I do my homework before going into any match or game.
So tell us a little bit about your training, how you prepare for a game, just before a tournament starts.
I try to stay, I try to live, like, for instance, like, this round, we got done playing on last Sunday, we traveled on Monday, and then, so that's kind of our rest day. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll go hard both times in the morning in the gym and then practice in the evening. And then Friday is like, again, travel day and a rest day. And then Saturday we'll get some shots up here, and then Sunday you play.
Indy, so you have a lot of players out here locally who have been following you and things like that. Do you think they've imbibed some of your work ethic and learned from what you've been doing? Do you think you've been able to influence them in that direction?
I can't, it's hard to say. But, if I'm a young player that's looking to improve, obviously I would want to look at some senior players that play the game the right way and, work hard. So hopefully I am a role model to some of these guys, in the way that I approach the game and work hard. But it's really up to the players, what they want to do and how they want to go about their games.
And despite the fact we have some marquee figures out here, are you aware that you're probably the face of 3x3 basketball in India right now?
I'm appreciative of that fact. It's just good to be, feels good to be recognized. Obviously myself, Bikram, Karen, and Amjad, we put in a lot of years with 3x3 basketball representing India. So it feels good to be, get appreciated for that fact.
Do you think it's time to have a second team as well that's going to be fit, playing in the World Masters and things like that. I mean, you four are there, and we do need a next batch of players stepping into
Definitely.
those
Yeah, for
shoes,
sure.
right?
I think we definitely have the talent. There's some really great players in this league that we can probably pick from, and great shot by Japal, man, amazing shot. But I do feel that we got the talent. It's just a matter of time that players get the opportunity to represent India, on the international level, and this league is going to provide that.
Absolutely, this is probably the best thing that's happened to Indian basketball in the recent past.
I definitely agree. You're giving players a platform to showcase their skills, and these players here are very eager to do that.
And the nice thing is, Indy, I've spoken to a lot of players who are not part of this league, but who are watching this, and they say we have a lot of hopes pinned on this league. So
Right.
that in itself is a huge plus.
Right. I think for any athlete, if I'm going to pick up the game of basketball, what am I looking at in that country? For us, back home in U.S., we look at the NBA. Those guys are our role models. So in India, there was really nothing before 3BL. So when 3BL comes into play, then players can actually say that, young players, hey man, I want to work hard so I can play in the 3BL. That kind of gives them a sense of direction and motivation.
So I know it's a little frustrating for you guys because you did want to represent the country, but that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
not happening. And I know you had a stint in the NBA as well, NBA Academy here teaching. What made you quit that and become a pro baller?
The dream was always to play pro ball. So when the opportunity came about, and opportunity was presented by Rohit Bakshi. So I just kind of jumped on that chance, man. And then I was only supposed to really play 1 year, and this is my 4th year going into it now.
Oh, that's fantastic. And I think you still have a good many years left in you, so you're going to enjoy yourself some more.
Yeah, I sure hope so. I think I'm keeping myself in good shape, and hopefully I can play, a few more years at a decent level.
And that's Akilan Pari with a sweet, sweet shot there. While we've been chatting with Indy, there's been a lot of action on the floor, and Chennai Icons have 8 with Goa Snipers with 7. 6 minutes, 15 on the clock. And Chennai have been managing to hold their own right now.
I think Chennai was up in the game, and the Goa kind of came back. Harman has been playing really well so far, attacking the rim and, just finishing around the rim. I think you can kind of see that both teams are kind of tired right now. And we'll see, which team can, come up with some energy and hustle to really finish this game off. It's right there. Anybody can win it.
What's surprising is both teams are really not that much into foul trouble as I would have expected,
Yeah.
considering that they have just 3 players. I would have thought that they would have conceded a lot more fouls, but they've been managing to keep themselves in check, and actually they are in a fairly good position to go all the way to the regulation time.
Right. They're definitely doing that. I think they're also using their substitutions properly as well, especially Goa. You can kind of see right now Goa is standing up while Chennai is sitting down, so that's definitely a sign of fatigue for Chennai. But, they need to pull it together and just dig deep for 6 minutes. This is a great chance for them to win around here. They've been, in first round they lost in the finals. And I think once Amjot comes back, it's going to be even tougher to, get this opportunity again.
Absolutely, and I think it's the best opportunity that Chennai also have right now to make use of this. While you're here, do it.
Yeah, exactly, nobody really remembers second place. So you got to, put in the effort to make sure that you win it. Like last round when we lost to Gurugram, nobody remembers us. They only remember Gurugram as the Conference B champions.
Man, that was a really close game though,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Vic
very
really
good
came
game.
through big time.
He had tough back-to-back threes at the end, or twos. Good pass. That should have been an one. Good finish by Harman. We got a tie game here. Good pass, man. Great basketball. Ayush has been shooting well today.
That's 2 points for
And a
Ayush Sharma.
steal by, unfortunate turnover right there. Man, Ayush is playing really well today. He's hitting his shots, especially the open twos he's getting from the great ball movement by the Chennai team.
That's something that we can't stop talking about, the ball movement. That's been amazing. And fantastic defensive efforts,
Right.
Indy.
No, they're just, playing and, helping the helper on defense. Another drive and kick. That's how 3x3 basketball is played. Gaurav's got to get that, go up with it, big man. There you go, good finish by Gaurav. Man, really a bad pass, man, to clear the ball. Good take by Harman, man. He's playing really well. Really strong takes to the rim. Good help side defense there by Harman.
So, Indy, explain that little thing that happened inside. shouldn't they have waited for them to clear the ball outside the arc? Can it be challenged over there? Because that's a doubt a lot of players have.
As
After
in
the
once they
basket.
scored, they were kind
Yes,
of guarding
yes.
that. You know, the refs do need to call that a little bit more, but
But I don't think that was a legal one, was it? You're not supposed to. It's a safe zone, right?
it's a safe zone. But I'm not sure if the player was outside the painted area. So if he was outside that line, which I'm not sure if he was or not, he can pressure. So I'm not sure if he was or not.
So still there are some rules which are a tad vague right now, but everyone's learning.
Right. I think just like the players are learning to play this game, so are the referees. They're learning how to call the game, you know, knowing what not to call and what to call. I think players need to stay away from that right baseline area. It's kind of slippery because of the rain. Great backdoor on Akilin slip.
Harmandeep Singh with the ball, hustled on the defense by
I think
Chennai.
it's too much isolation basketball. You know, you got to set some screens. You got to get some movement away from the ball. I think it's a good look for Akilin right there. He's been shooting well all day. Let's see what Japal. Wow, great shot. Great shot by Japal. He's been doing that all day.
Tie game
Especially
once
from
more.
top of the key.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he's been on fire
That's
from top of the key.
been his sweet spot
Yeah.
actually. He's been shredding the nets from there quite often.
Ayushman trying to answer. Another great take by Harman. Wow, one dribble from the three-point line, very explosive. Switch that. Yep, could have been an and one. Good take by Akilin.
But it did almost go in, but then unfortunately it didn't drop. So it's just going to be one free throw to him. And another chance for Chennai to tie it up. Goa seem to have climbed back into the game.
You know, I like how Chennai actually communicating right now. Ajay is trying to talk to Ayushman, or Ayush, to let him know to just stay calm. You know, there's a lot of time left, and it's anybody's game right now. Good take. Should have finished that.
Ajay Dabas also has been providing a lot of energy on the floor, getting those rebounds and doing whatever it takes. So that extra passes over there, the ball movement has all been phenomenal for Chennai. But they seem very, very winded right now. It looks like they could use a break. It's pretty visible on their faces right now, Indy.
Yeah, they are fatigued, you know. And when you're fatigued, that's when you usually make bad decisions. Oh, that's a great look, a great rebound by Harman. Good finish, man. He's really playing well. Really helping the Goa Snipers, you know, take this lead here. Could have been a travel, but I think the ref's going to call him for a foul.
So Akilin is going to get a free throw once more.
Might be on the one shot, yeah. Yeah, I think it looks like Keelan is very, very tired. I think he's calling for a timeout. I understand, man. This game is not easy. This game is definitely not easy.
And it looked like Akilin let it launch just so that he could draw a foul. There was no intent to finish over there.
Just to get a break. You know, a lot of the players in this league that been playing 5-on-5 and haven't really played 3x3, they've been coming up to me and really, you know, mentioning the fact that this game is really a sprint, and that, you know, one game feels like a full 5-on-5 game. You know, so players are, you know, definitely focused on getting more conditioned for the upcoming rounds, and they know what it takes to really be effective and, you know, useful in this format.
And there is a big misconception that a good 5-on-5 athlete makes a great 3-on-3 athlete. That's not true. It's completely different.
Right, exactly. Even, you know, if you're looking at the Bangalore, the semifinals, when Chennai played Bangalore, if that's a 5-on-5 game, Bangalore is going to most likely win that game easily because of the height. But 3x3 is anybody's game. So the guards were able to beat a, you know, big team in the semifinals. So that's, you know, because of this format. Anybody can really beat anybody.
So how was your experience playing your first 3-on-3? How was it, 3x3?
It was in Japan, and it was, you know, it was hell. You know, it was after our first game, I thought I was done for the day. But we had, you know, 4 more games. We ended up winning with that tournament. It was me, Bik, Amjot, and Rohit in Japan. But I remember just it was so physical and so demanding on your body that, you know, really opened my eyes. And, you know, again, the huge amount of respect for 3x3 and 3x3 players.
Absolutely. So we are finding a lot of that respect right now, because once they start playing, then they start looking, oh man, this is something else, and you know.
Right, definitely. I think players, are sore for like a few days after playing in this tournament. Um, Harman again, got the and one and the free throw, playing his butt off, hustling inside. Oh, good steal by Keelan. But you can see now, man, Chennai, you can see the fatigue. The shots are not falling. The energy is really dipped.
Definitely, it is there for everyone to see, but they're playing with so much of heart. It's not easy, but you have to support the underdog right here.
You do.
But Harmandeep Singh
Harman
has
keeps
been
going
phenomenal.
to the rim. Wow, another
He's
great
been
finish. I think
phenomenal.
he got hit on the forearm as well. Good finish.
Akilan with the ball. Can he make this one? It would be nice. No, it's an air ball. It's a rare air ball,
It's
actually.
fatigue, it's
but
fatigue.
yes,
I'm telling you, the first thing that goes when you're tired is your legs. And it's hard for, if you're a shooter, if you want to hit that too, when you're tired to make a shot. Another wide open opportunity. Short, once again. Got to get more legs in. Wow, good finish, good rebound.
Goa Snipers definitely.
I think at this
Feeling
time, Goa just needs to make sure Chennai doesn't shoot any twos. Good pass. Try to
Unfortunately,
finish it in the air. Try to be fancy. But this time you just need a bucket. Get it any way you can.
that's a tough one. Ajay Dabas missing that one off the rim and back. Harmandeep Singh strong inside, but the ball is lost right now. I think the ball is slippery too.
I think both teams have fouls to give right now. So an experienced team would usually foul and get a break, rather than just trying to weather the storm here. Much needed break for these guys right now.
Literally as well, they are weathering a storm right now with all the leaky floors
Yeah,
and the
exactly,
ceilings, right?
literally.
And they're going to have to battle those slippery spots on the floor right now. Balance is an issue. The ball is slippery and they're all fatigued. It's been a long day for everyone, especially the Chennai Icons feel it a lot more than anyone else did.
No.
This entire round, they've been playing with just 3 players.
Right. They're still showing heart, though. They're still showing grit, which is good to see. I think this round is really going to bring this team together for the upcoming rounds. With 55 seconds left here, they still have a chance to win this game. Anything can really happen.
Goa Snipers with 18 and Chennai trail by 4. Akilan with the rebound, tries to take it inside to the hoop. That's a nice one by Akilan. It's a 3-point game.
Smart take by Akilan. Now, depending on that twos, good take again by Harman. He's unstoppable in this game.
They're not able to stop him. And that's Akilan 402. Man, Indy, this is going to be a ball game and a half.
I think Harman started complaining that he thought he got fouled. But like I said, this game is too fast. You can't start complaining after a scored bucket. And that's why Akilan was able to shoot that too. Shot clock violation? Yep, shot clock.
What a time to have
Yeah.
that happen. And
Great defense by them.
definitely great defense.
Let's see where they go. Good look. Good look by Akilan.
A short.
No legs. They should just try to hold the ball. They should foul.
They're not even calling the foul. They're trying to. That's finally a
Wow,
foul has been
finally
called.
a call by the
but
referee.
look at the time.
Right. I think the referees definitely missed that call. They were trying to foul for at
And
least
for
5
how
seconds.
long?
For at least
Indy?
5 seconds.
He was slapping the crap out of his
Right.
back.
And I guess an intentional foul. I'm not sure why. Abu Dhabi is going to get one more chance to put Goa up 2.
It looks like they've kind of sealed it, Indy. What do you
Yeah.
feel?
Well, yeah, they're going to get the ball back. So
Yeah, a quick,
looks like the
quick
Goa
two.
Snipers are going to be the round 3 champions.
Looks like it. And that was such a hard-fought game.
Keelan is definitely mad right now. He feels like the referee should have called a foul earlier,
They would have
which
more
I do
time on
agree
the clock.
with. Right, they would have had at least 5 seconds left.
The funny thing is, Ajay Dabas was saying, "Hey, I'm fouling. Look at me, look at me.
he's
I'm hitting
fouling.
him."
I'm not sure what was going through the referee's mind right there.
Smart move by Ajay over there, but unfortunately it was not picked up by the
Yeah.
referees.
Uh-huh.
So you can't challenge these decisions except for line calls. Those are the only things that you can challenge with less than 2 remaining.
Exactly. You know, that's just part of the game. So, yeah, Goa Snipers are going to be the round 3 champions. I think it's a great effort on their part. You know, they show a lot of grit and togetherness, and, you know, they deserve to be the champions.
Absolutely, they did deserve to be the champions. Very, very disappointed there by Chennai Icons are disappointed. But sometimes this is what happens and we'll have to take what comes. Goa Snipers are brand new champions. We've had Chandigarh Challengers winning round 1 and 2. So we have a new champion right now. And Chennai Icons, 2-time runner-up so far.
Wow. And, you know, they put on a great effort with only 3 guys, and they're only losing by 1. That's really, really, you know, good on their part. I think it's only going to help them in the future rounds.
So do you think Brigendra Pratap would have made a big difference or Vijay Parmar would have made a massive difference?
I think really either one of them, you know, Vijay's been playing great so far as well, but, you know, I think they use their quickness and their really speed to be in this position in the finals, and I think if they had one more guy, it would have been, it could have been a different game.
Well, who do you think is going to be the MVP? I think Harmandeep is a good candidate, right?
I definitely agree with you. I think he played well throughout the round, but in the finals he really kind of took over when everybody was tired. He somehow found energy to keep attacking the rim relentlessly and finishing, and you know, really helping his team get this first championship for Goa Snipers.
So Indy, coming back to you and your games tomorrow, Conference B. How do you feel about it? You don't have a big man out there, Amritpal Singh. So
Right.
I think the load is going to be a little lighter for you guys. I mean, the battles are going to be a tad easier, right?
Especially with Calcutta, because, you know, Amritpal is such a hard matchup for us. But, you know, like I said before, our conference is very tough. Every match is really, really hard and difficult. But I'm looking forward to the challenge. You know, we lost last round, so it's up to us to prove ourselves. And I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you very much, Indy. And now let's go over to Rishi for the presentation ceremony.
Thanks for having me.
All right, that was the final game of round number 3, Conference A, here at lovely Professional University in Jalandhar. What a final game and what a Conference A matches we had today here at round 3. This couldn't have been filled with any more surprises, with all the games and the teams that made it to the semi-finals and the finals. Well, let's begin the presentation ceremony. But before we begin the presentation ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank our sponsors today. So, starting with our venue partner, the lovely Professional University in Jalandhar. Thank you so much for being our venue partners. You have been amazing throughout all the rounds that we have been here. Our exclusive radio partner, Red FM 93.5, Bajate Raho. Our hydration partner, Kelby Packaged Drinking Water. Thank you for being on board with us. Our energy partner, Red Bull. Thank you so much for giving away the energy drinks to all of us present here in the crew. Also, the official unbreakable hoop that you see right here on the court, our hoop partners, Rido. Thank you so much for this beautiful elevation and the unbreakable hoop that you've given us. Also, not forgetting our merchandise partner, all the jerseys that you see the players wearing and the officials and the referees is presented by our merchandise partner, My Sports Factory. And last but not the least, our nutrition partner, Pro Athletics. Thank you to all our sponsors for being with us in 3BL Season 2. It is now time to announce the presentation ceremony. And for that, I would like to request the director of 3BL, Mrs. Prerna Sharma Bakshi, to please come and join me here. With a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the director of 3BL, Mrs. Prerna Sharma Bakshi. Thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure to have you. What a day we have had, and what a day she has also had. It is now time to begin the presentation ceremony. And to begin with, of course, we all know it's going to be runners-up, winners, the champions for round 3, and then the MVP. Now, after that, of course, the online contest winners will be announced. But to begin the presentation ceremony, let me invite the runners-up of Conference A, Round 3. Put your hands together and please welcome the well-deserved Team Chennai Icon! One of their player has injured and they played like pros and like champions with their top 3. So, big round of applause for the runner-up team for round 3, Conference A, Team Chennai Icon. Well deserved and well played, Team Chennai Icon. Also, I would request Mrs. Prerna Sharma Bakshi to please give away the nutrition partner to them. They all get a nutrition gift hamper from our nutrition partner, Pro Athletics. Thank you so much. It's well deserved. Team Chennai Icon, thank you so much. Thank you. One picture with the runner-up check and the Pro Athletics back. Akhil, I'm going to have a word with you once you're done with the photo op. Congratulations to Team Chennai Icon, the runners-up of Conference A, Round 3. Akhil, if you can come forward. Yes. Akhilan, tough day, but you played like true champs. With 3 only players playing, you have no change, and you made it to the final, and it was a close game. How do you feel?
Yeah, thanks. First of all, that's what as I said, as I meant before, when we won against Chandigarh, we are short at height, but we are strong at heart. So that's why I told these guys to play strong, to give the 100%, and they did a wonderful job. It's really a big deal playing with 3 short guys, and we proved height is not a matter.
Absolutely. I want to ask you, how important is the change when you have a 4th player? Today you didn't have a 4th player, but things would have been different if you might have had him. So how important it is that 4th player and that change that happens in the team, especially in this format?
Yeah, as you know, Vijay Parmar just got injured in the first match in the halfway. So playing with 3 players for a whole 10 minutes is a big deal. It's really difficult and it's become tired. And you can see that in the final, we are not able to give our best. Last 3 minutes, we are not able to literally run because our gas was out. So I just wanted to just convey one thing to the organizers, at least to give a 10-minute slot gap from the semi-finals to finals. And we also, I requested them to, because we just had 3 players and we played 3 matches full out with 3 players. And it's not easy to come back again within the gap of 5 minutes and play. But still, we did a great job.
Yes, you absolutely did. Well deserved it is, Akhil. Congratulations and all the best for the next round. You may come stronger. Thank you. Team Chennai Icon, the runner-up team. Now, to give away the winner's check, once again, may I now request the 3PL director, Mrs. Prerna Sharma Bakshi, to please come back again with her beautiful daughter. All right, it is now time to bring out the champions of Conference A, Round 3. They gave us all their games very close, played like true champions. Everybody, put your biggest round of applause and please welcome the champions of Round 3, Team Goa Snipers! Big round of applause for the champions. Team Goa Snipers, we have a new champion in round 3 from Conference A. I would request Mrs. Prerna Sharma Bakshi to please give away the nutrition hamper from our nutrition partner, Pro Athletics. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Each of you get a gift hamper from our nutrition partner, Pro Athletics. Thank you so much, Mrs. Prerna Sharma Bakshi. You'll have to come back for the MVP also. I'm going to have a quick chat with Abhyudaya. Abhyudaya, if you can please come forward and join me for a small chat. Abhi,